Hi there, this is Tapu Ahmed. I'm a curriculum designer for Rex Programming. This video is just to serve as a demo of what we offer. I do want to emphasize that this is just a demo. We have close to 30 classes that we teach here at Rex, and the curriculum is always tailored to each class individually based on needs, meaning the curriculum of Java may not precisely mirror the curriculum of Python, since Java is taught with the AP Computer Science exam in mind, just as an example. So we also do change our curriculum on a routine basis based on feedback and performance. So nothing you see here today is absolutely set in stone. I'm going to go ahead and begin with a demonstration of our Java curriculum. This this curriculum is geared towards generally an older audience. So we are expecting people who take this curriculum to have prior programming knowledge, and this curriculum is designed to really introduce them to the more advanced stuff. Okay, every curriculum we offer generally starts with something like this. This is called a overview. So in this overview, we kind of go show you the different lessons that are upcoming, and in particular, what they can expect to learn. So this gives the students a nice, kind of a brief overview of what they can expect to learn in this class. Once that's done, this is what you will see. We chunk our lessons into separate parts, with each part tackling a specific topic. I'm going to go ahead and just demo lesson 4 for you just briefly. So again, this is the Java curriculum. The first thing you'll always have is a PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a teacher tool. In this case, it's a Google slide. So if I double click on it, it's going to just open it up. And this is the slides that a teacher can use to kind of take students through. But as always, these PowerPoints that we've written are always designed in a way where students can kind of self-pace themselves. So they can go at their own pace, and they can perform objects at their own rate and at the speed that they feel comfortable. So it can work both ways. So every one of these lessons are going to come with one of these PowerPoints. Beyond that, depending on the actual curriculum, there will be supporting material. In case of Java, again, just an example, one of the things we do is we offer these programming assignments. So this is a lesson for programming tasks. So this lesson concerned data and arithmetic. So as you can see, program 1 asks them to program 3 integers, display their sum and average. Hey, program the distance formula in program 3, program the midpoint formula in program 4. So it tests both their data knowledge and a little bit of arithmetic. And of course, once they're done with that, we do offer full solutions. This will always be uniform across all Rex programming curriculums. We always offer solution sets. So Java is no different. It has a full solution set with it. Okay? And then the other thing we created for the Java curriculum is this thing. So these are worksheets. These worksheets contain all kinds of practice questions. These are Rex exclusives. They're all original material, and they've been created from scratch. So it has a quiz in the middle, and then some more practice questions regarding this material, and then there is another quiz. So this is quiz 4.2, and then of course at the end there is a chapter 4 exam, and these questions are as much as possible at the AP level, because we are tailoring this curriculum to get students ready to take that AP Computer Science exam, which is in Java. Okay. Beyond that, this curriculum also has practice AP exams. There's a free answer part, which is released by the College Board, and we've been able to kind of assemble them into one main area. And as always, there is the answer for all the free response questions. So that's kind of just the Java curriculum at a glance. If We wanted to make this for Python, which a lot of people have expressed interest in because Python um, has a lot of applications and utilities. This format would actually work quite well for Python, minus the AP exam stuff, I suppose. And we would not be hamstrung or limited by what the College Board wants. We could explore Python a bit more fully. So, but something like this would work really well for Python as well, if we wanted to make that curriculum. Okay, so let me demonstrate another one. This is called Game Maker. So Game Maker is targeted towards kind of the junior high ages 10 to 14, maybe 9 to 14 group, people with a little bit more experience, but they're not quite at the high level yet. So again, as you can see, first thing we're going to start with is this overview. Kind of talks about what's going to be taught in the class. This is a application and software used to design games, and it's a pretty extensive one. So there's a lot of stuff to go through. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna just briefly open up a lesson week 1, and you're gonna see somewhat of the same stuff that you did in Java. Okay, so there are your slides that can be used by students and teachers to instruct class. We have a quiz that's offered with every single class, right? And then, of course, we have the quiz solutions. I believe that's right here. And then we offer homework, and then any supplementing material is also is offered with this curriculum. In particular, this one has something called the Teacher's Guide, which a lot of our curriculums have. In this thing, we kind of just give an overview about what's going on, and additionally, we also kind of take the teacher through what they need to do before they walk into class, so they are somewhat prepared and they're not completely surprised by something, because for the most part we've put these curriculums to the test. um, Software such as these really allow for lots of hand-on experiences. So for example, these slides routinely ask kids to make small little projects, and then it also asks them to repeatedly go through and make modifications of their own choosings, because making games really allow kids to be creative. So, and we definitely direct the curriculum in that manner. Okay, and finally, after Game Maker, I'm going to demo Scratch a little bit. And again, there's your entire overview of Scratch. Scratch is for beginners. This is for our smallest kids that we take on. So these are kids that really need the basics. So again, there's your teacher, kind of a teacher uh, lesson plan, and it kind of says what to go through. So as you can see, since it's Scratch, we're going to start with basic vocabulary and make sure kids kind of know that. There's some mini lessons that this teacher can go through, and also there's talks about the in-class activity, and then gives a little homework. And again, there's the PowerPoint that we start with. And again, if you go into the PowerPoint, let me just kind of briefly talk about Scratch a little bit. And by the way, it is TEKS aligned, which is an important part of some of the stuff we do. And finally, so as you can see in Scratch, the first thing we start with is teaching them what a browser is. So they're going to open up a browser, download the Scratch. So this is often something completely new. And we talk about operating systems, we talk about keyboard, mouse, monitor, hardware, just the basics of computers and how they work. So this is how that lesson begins. So again, we don't have a class that's directly designed to teach um, typing or internet use, but it is all incorporated into our different curriculums and lessons. And usually, but again, there's two big things here. The way these curriculums are designed for us, there's a couple of things we want. Number one, It must be student self-paced. Number two, any teacher can pick it up and just teach it without too much preparation. And finally, and perhaps most important, the kids have to have fun. All these things are broken up into projects so that the kids can just kind of have fun with it and kind of go their own direction. Anyway, I hope that's all that's been enlightening. Thank you very much.